Welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on an incredibly fascinating journey through the world of numismatics, focusing on a remarkable and perhaps astonishing story centered around a tiny piece of currency that many of us might overlook in our daily lives, the 1999 1-cent coin, which remarkably has reached staggering auction prices, sometimes up to $21 million, due to a series of intriguing errors and mistakes that not only make it unique but have also positioned it as a treasured collectible in the eyes of passionate coin enthusiasts. You might be wondering, how exactly can a penny, something commonly found mixed in with the loose change of everyday life, be worth so much? The answer lies in the rich history, the intricate processes of minting, and the extraordinary sequence of events that culminated in the creation of this noteworthy coin. Let's dive deeper into what exactly occurred during the 1999 minting process, where certain unique errors led to this seemingly ordinary penny earning its exceptional value. It all begins with the United States Mint, which in 1999 was busy creating large quantities of 1-cent coins as part of standard operation, manufacturing millions of these small copper-plated zinc coins to satisfy ongoing demand. However, during this production, an uncommon error occurred that would later capture the fascination of collectors worldwide. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1999 penny is what collectors refer to as the wide AM error, which specifically relates to the spacing of the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin. On standard pennies minted after 1992, these two letters are closely aligned, nearly touching, a design change put into place during the transition after the late 1980s. However, the 1999 pennies that feature a wide AM display these letters with noticeable space in between them, indicative of an older die that was mistakenly used during the minting process. This essential detail is what renders the coin so incredibly desirable among collectors, as it shows the result of a deviation from the intended design, showcasing that not all coins minted were created equal. Ironically, while there are vast numbers of 1999 pennies circulating today, only a select few possess this distinctive wide AM phenomenon, which truly sets them apart in an otherwise sea of uniform coins, elevating them to the status of rarity and driving avid collectors to hunt for these treasures. Moreover, this coin's journey into the limelight did not solely hinge upon the wide AM error alone. Numerous other factors contribute to its marketability and desirability among the collecting community. For instance, variations in die alignment can produce certain coins that appear off-center or misaligned, which again can turn a dime-a-dozen coin into a grand prize for those who understand what to look for. Collectors enjoy the thrill of the chase, scouring through bags, rolls, and even penny jars at home, hoping to strike gold and find that coveted piece. Stories from those who have successfully discovered a wide AM penny frequently circulate within the community, inspiring others to dig deeper into their collections. The sense of community and shared knowledge that forms around these coin searches is one of the most rewarding aspects of being a collector. What if someone unearths an incredible find? Could it create a chain reaction, galvanizing other collectors to intensify their own searches? The thrill of possibility is palpable, ranging from family gatherings where coins are passed around to spirited discussions online about the most effective search strategies for finding these rare varieties. Each of these pennies holds the potential not just for financial gain, but for storytelling, as enthusiasts exchange tales of their adventures and misadventures in coin collecting. Beyond the wide AM error, the 1999 1-cent coin bears witness to a world filled with various minting anomalies that can add even more value to already unique pieces. The reality is that numismatics can be a complex and intricate discipline, where collectors become delved not just into the coins themselves, but the rich history surrounding not only their creation but the economic environment in which they existed and transformed. Such aspects can enrich the narrative surrounding coins like the 1999 penny, making it an attractive combination of financial opportunity wrapped inside historical allure. Error coins serve as portals into richer conversations about currency production practices, the significance of individual coins, and how small errors can have cascading effects on the value attributed to each coin. They illustrate how value, rarity, and desirability coalesce, often leading to frenzied bidding wars during auctions, where spirited collectors vie for ownership of pieces understood to carry both financial and historical significance. Beyond the individual errors presented in the 1999 penny lies an entire ecosystem of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts who sustain an industry that thrives on the exploration of coins and their stories. What drives collectors towards coins of significant interest is not purely financial gain, but the heritage connected to them, a narrative that continues to unfold as people dedicate their lives to understanding aesthetics, craftsmanship, historical relevance, and even light-hearted anecdotes surrounding their cherished coins. The world of coin collecting, especially surrounding rare coins, serves to educate and inspire, fostering a rich tapestry of intertwined narratives, communities, and interactions, a place where the mundane suddenly becomes extraordinary simply due to the interplay of happenstance and passion. The 1999 1-cent coin is thus more than just a penny, it embodies lessons in perseverance, luck, and the pursuit of knowledge. Collectors have learned to appreciate even the smallest detail, perhaps a minor scratch or a slight misalignment, that could render a coin meaningful, valuable, and dramatically divergent from its more commonplace counterparts. For many, poking through coin rolls becomes an adventure that unearths hidden treasures and creates lasting memories, whether shared with family, friends, or fellow collectors. As our exploration continues, one cannot ignore that the dynamics of the coin market are ever evolving. While the allure of a penny that could hypothetically fetch millions is enough to create a stir, the realities of supply and demand dictate that not every 1999 1-cent coin with a wide AM error will see such lofty heights. Market fluctuations, collector trends, and emerging news can influence prices in unprecedented ways, leading to fluctuations in valuations that can shift dramatically from one auction season to another. As new discoveries are made, and awareness spreads throughout the community, prices can escalate as more collectors adopt an enthusiastic approach to investing in coins. Coin collecting has also benefited significantly from the advent of social media and the rise of online marketplaces, allowing both experienced veterans and new hobbyists alike to engage with and access information about coins in a way generations before could only have dreamed of. The interconnectedness of online forums, groups, and trading sites creates an environment where knowledge is readily accessible, whether a collector is seeking to acquire specific errors or understand their collection's value. These platforms empower collectors to share tips, showcase finds, arrange trades, and support one another in cultivating their passions. The landscape of coin collecting today reflects the culmination of decades of evolving technologies, interest, and dedication toward understanding the intricacies of minting errors and variances. Furthermore, with the proliferation of online content, the path toward gaining expertise has never been more accessible. Education is at the fingertips of anyone willing to delve deep into the technical aspects of coin production, errors, and the changing tides of market demand. As people share personal accounts of their experiences uncovering rare coins or navigating auctions, the community is enriched with engagement that inspires not just seasoned collectors but draws in newcomers eager to learn, explore, and join a shared journey steeped in history. Enthusiasts eagerly share their stories, sparking conversations about prospective finds, valuation decisions, and available investment opportunities, creating a vibrant web of connections among individuals who otherwise might never cross paths. As we approach the conclusion of our journey into the remarkable domain of the 1999 1-cent coin, we find ourselves reflecting on the broader implications this simple coin illustrates regarding human passion, financial opportunity, and the unpredictable beauty of discovering value in unlikely places. The potential for a coin once treated as a throwaway item to transform into a treasure worth millions symbolizes the spirit of exploration at the heart of numismatics. While individual coins may capture monetary worth, the real treasure lies in the connections made, the education shared, and the stories exchanged along the way. What we learn through this fascinating hobby is that there is no cap on curiosity, it remains boundless, inviting anyone to explore, discover, and appreciate the world of coins in all its complexity. The 1999 1-cent coin, with its errors, mistakes, and vast possibilities, serves as an enduring reminder to treasure our journeys and recognize that the extraordinary can lie within the ordinary, waiting to be uncovered by those curious enough to look closely. We sincerely appreciate you joining us today for this exploration into the captivating story of the 1999 1-cent coin, witnessing how an unassuming penny can capture attention, fueled by fascination and surprise. We encourage you to engage further with our content. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share your own experiences with coins or stories you may have heard about captivating finds. Thanks again for being part of our community, and until next time, happy collecting. Today, we have an exhilarating topic to discuss that's sure to capture the imagination of collectors, investors, and even the casually curious. the astounding story of a 2001 D1-cent coin that has gained the remarkable valuation of $13 million, not just for its face value, but for the compelling narrative of errors and mistakes that vastly inflate its worth in the world of numismatics. Imagine holding a simple penny, something so common that it often gets tossed around without a second thought, yet this particular coin emerged from the mint with a set of flaws that would elevate its status to legendary proportions. It all began in the year 2001 when the United States Mint was inundated with the demands of producing high volumes of 1-cent coins to keep up with the overwhelming circulation needs of a bustling economy. The Denver Mint, a hub of coin production, went into overdrive, generating millions of coins not just as currency for mundane transactions but also for the growing community of coin collectors who were always on the lookout for unique and rare items. The 2001 D pennies, like other coins of the era, went through the standard minting process, where metal planchets were fed into coin presses to be stamped with designs that date back to the Lincoln Penny series. However, amidst the hustle and bustle of the coin production process, a significant error slipped through the cracks. The 2001 D1-cent coin became notorious for what is called the double die error. This specific flaw occurs when a coin is struck multiple times and does not align perfectly with the intended die, resulting in an image that appears to be duplicated or imprinted twice. This can create a unique visual appeal that immediately catches the eye of collectors, leading to a frenzy of interest and subsequent demand in the marketplace. The double die on the 2001 D penny is particularly striking. The phrase 1 cent exhibits a notable share of doubling, and when properly graded, the error becomes not just a visual peculiarity but a significant aspect that elevates the coin from a mere piece of currency to a major collectible item deserving of close inspection. Coins that feature such errors are often sought out by numismatic enthusiasts because they embody the charm of human error coupled with the unique history attached to each piece. What contributes further to the incredible valuation of the 2001 D penny is the context in which it was minted. At the turn of the millennium, there was heightened interest in rarity and quality within the collecting world. Coin collectors were becoming increasingly savvy, often seeking out pieces that could serve as investments both for their aesthetic and monetary value. Collectors recognized the potential in errors, and the narrative of the 2001 D1-cent coin became intertwined with themes of rarity, historical significance, and desirability. As the years passed, the 2001 D penny gained attention not just for its minting error but also for its astonishing potential return on investment. Every now and then, stories arise where certain examples of the coin were sold at auctions or to private collectors for outrageous amounts, further fueling fascination with the increased interest in such an unusual coin. It's worth noting that the best examples of the double die variety are few and far between, which only enhances the urgency for collectors to acquire one. The story of the 2001 D1-cent coin is a case study in how the world of coin collecting can turn even the most ordinary and ubiquitous piece of currency into something truly extraordinary and invaluable. The more limited the supply of specific error coins becomes, the more intense the competition will be among collectors and investors. That translates very simply into increased value, allowing coins with historic significance to command ever higher prices as they become more desired across the numismatic world. With the 2001 D1-cent coin, it becomes evident that collectors will go to great lengths to find and secure examples that boast mint errors, especially when the story behind the coin speaks volumes about the human experience, tracing the mistakes made during manufacturing and how they wind up influencing market values in the long run. The phenomenon of these penny errors shows just how powerful storytelling can be. It's not merely about owning a coin. For many collectors, it's about owning a piece of history, a slice of culture, a reminder of how even small mistakes can have monumental consequences. Additionally, the demand for the 2001 D-dollar coin has led to a growing community of collectors focused keenly on discovering and trading unique pieces. Forums, online marketplaces, and coin shows have come alive with discussions surrounding particular coins, and the 2001 D has become somewhat of a pop culture phenomenon within the collecting community. Stories circulate about how certain individuals have found accidental double die coins hidden away in their pockets or jars, only to discover later that their 2-cent investment had possibly bloomed into a financial windfall. As this coin continues to captivate audiences, the 2001 D penny serves as a veritable treasure trove of investment possibilities. For those who understand the mechanics of rarity and the marketplace, it offers insight into how value is not just a fixed number. It fluctuates based on interests, trends in collecting, and even shifts in the culture surrounding coins as historical artifacts. Beyond the structural flaws of the coin itself, we also consider the condition of the example when it comes to its valuation. Coins that are kept in mint or near mint condition often receive far more favorable evaluations from professional grading services than those that show signs of wear and tear. Coin grading is an essential component in understanding the valuation spectrum, and the 2001 D coin, if graded appropriately, could very well stand a chance of being sold at auction for millions, excitedly clamored over by investors who understand the worth of a true rarity. All of this contributes to a very dynamic and ever-evolving marketplace for collectible coins, demonstrating how the nuanced interplay between rarity, error, and condition can yield extraordinary valuations. Furthermore, the price of coins like the 2001 D penny can majorly fluctuate based on broader economic conditions, forcing collectors and investors to remain vigilant in tracking trends. For example, over recent years, we have seen how markets can fluctuate based on public interest, evolving tax regulations regarding collectibles, and even global economic conditions impacting investment behaviors. Coins like the 2001 D are often viewed not just as collectibles but also as alternative investments that can serve as a hedge against traditional markets during times of financial uncertainty. The value ascribed to these types of coins very much mirrors a vibrant undercurrent in the economy, the interplay between demand for unique items, the appreciation of art and history, and economics all coalesce beautifully in the numismatic world. The 2001 D 1-cent coin represents more than just currency. It captures the spirit of change, both in the minting process and the economic significance attached to its errors and defects. In the context of personal storytelling, many collectors have personal anecdotes that make their search for these coins even more meaningful. Whether it's a chance find that becomes a multi-million-dollar piece of history or an inherited collection that includes this rare variety, the emotional connection that individuals have to numismatic objects cannot be understated. Each penny carries the weight of history, capturing moments in time that relate directly to the people who have owned it before, the conditions under which it was minted, and the trajectory of its life as it circulates through the economy before finding its way to collectors. It emphasizes the narrative arc of objects and how they maintain meaning that can extend far beyond their physicality. As we engage in these discussions, we can't overlook the significant role that reputable numismatic organizations play in enhancing and legitimating the marketplace for error coins. Professional organizations help to educate both buyers and sellers, contributing to a more equitable marketplace where coins can be accurately valued and transactions handled fairly. As such organizations validate their claims and set industry standards for grading and valuation, they further establish trust among collectors who are navigating the waters of rare currency acquisition. This comes particularly into play for something like the 2001 D 1-cent coin, where errors abound. Qualified assessments can help guide these transactions, ensuring that both buyers and sellers walk away satisfied. With all the excitement surrounding this coin and its fabulous valuation, it opens the door to a wealth of possibility for collectors while simultaneously encouraging individuals to delve deeper into the world of coins and their impact on culture, history, and personal stories. In many ways, the narrative of the 2001 D penny encapsulates the core of numismatics, serving as a reminder that history is often embedded in the most unexpected of places, waiting to be uncovered with just a little effort and insight. In conclusion, the 2001 D 1-cent coin is not merely a penny, it's a remarkable example of the intricate relationship between human error, the valuation of rarity, and the joy of collecting. With a price tag reaching $13 million, it clearly captures the attention of those intrigued by financial opportunities that lie within something originally intended for simple transactions. Through the exploration of its minting flaws, the historical significance attached to errors, and the growing community of collectors, we gain a comprehensive view of the captivating world of coins. The lessons learned here are not just about financial investment, they remind us of the beauty, charm, and mystery hidden within everyday objects that are routinely overlooked. Whether it's an accidental find that turns into a treasure or simply the thrill of the hunt, the story of the 2001 D 1-cent coins offers treasures far beyond monetary value, connecting individual stories to the broader tapestry of history, culture, and the human experience itself. Join us next time as we continue to uncover extraordinary tales from the world of coins and delve into the rich history that lies within our currency. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and as always, thanks for tuning in.